So I thought just for a quick video idea would be pretty cool to show you EmuVR, which is basically a virtual reality application which uses RetroArch to emulate games, and you can play them in a old bedroom style environment with lots of CRTs everywhere. Really smart, and I'm just playing about with it now and getting to grips with it. It's I'm a bit late to the party on this one. There's loads of videos out there already on this, and I've had a Rift S for a while now, and I had an Oculus Rift before that, and a Vive prior to that. Actually, I was quite into the VR thing, but this I've kind of just skipped over for some reason. The thing with VR is you tend to use it a fair bit, and then you put it away for a little while. I guess it depends on your room size and how much room you've got, but for me, I kind of work mostly in a loft space, so it's not the best thing to stand up with. But this isn't too bad to sit down with, actually. This is quite nice. What I'm looking at here is a zxspectrum emulator, uses RetroArch, and I haven't seen too much footage online of Spectrum games in EmuVR, so I thought I'd just give it a quick go and just show you all. Have a quick go on Manic Miner, just to go. I've got the keyboard set up, if I can figure out the keys. Bear with me a minute. There we go. Yep. Yeah. So it looks amazing in the headset. The obviously you've got the depth perception thing going on in there as well, but it's just the CRT glow, and it probably looks a lot more impressive from where I'm sitting. But actually, it looks pretty good on video as well, and it's such a cool idea. And I don't know why I've not done it sooner. There's a small glitch going on there. So this video is nothing really insightful. Just a little bit of footage of me playing about. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, I think that's bodged a little bit. Gone a bit wrong. But yeah, I figured just to show off a few games. You don't get too much zxspectrum stuff in VR. So it would be a pretty cool idea. In EmuVR, you can. There's lots of customization that's going on. You can see the console there. That actually, it doesn't look like a Spectrum because the model doesn't exist. But no doubt there's maybe one out there. Just look at the detail on the CRT. It's incredible. Such good work gone into this. Yeah, so you can see on the left there the console, which is labelled as a zxspectrum, but it obviously isn't one. That's kind of just the standard console placeholder that they have in that you can use. But there are some models you can get hold of when you watch other YouTube videos, and I'll look more into that. And actually the ability to customise your room with lots of different posters and textures, and change your quilt on your bed, the duvet cover, to all sorts of cool designs as well. So I think when I put up another video on this, I'll probably try and customise the room a little bit as well. I guess some people may have had this many CRTs in the room. Not so much now, I guess. Well, maybe more now, actually. Enthusiasts and whatnot. One of the things you can do, you can change the time of day. Look at this, look. Night time. You get all the glow and everything. It's amazing. The light under the door. Brings back so many memories of probably staying up early hours of the morning, huddled in front of your tiny screen playing Manic Miner. Looks incredible though. I keep saying that, but it's such a cool thing. Oh, what have I done? Oh, found the telly on the floor. There we go, get back up there. I tell you what, I'm not too used to this. It's a little bit fiddly if you're not too used to it. Switch the telly off. Try and put the light back on. Can we change the... Let's look out the window. Really good. Right, let's figure things out. There's my Spectrum console, which I've dropped. Here we go. So what you can do, any games you've got synced with EmuVR, I should say, you pretty much call up a menu and you can just drop them in the console manually yourself. The cool thing about this is that you do have to do everything manually. You can plug in the console to the TV manually. You can move everything around the room. You put your cartridges in the console yourself. So bear with me here. I really cannot see what I'm doing. I don't really want to quit out either. Let's try and get another game on. Ah, there we go. Right, let's move this. Let's stick. I've got Treasure Island Dizzy somewhere as well. Let's chuck that screen out of the way. Off you go there. Cool. Not that you'd be doing that with a screen of that quality. Chuck that on the floor. Right, let's put the telly on. You can turn the telly on yourself as well, which is really awesome. Can I do it? Yeah, there we go. No. There's a power and reset button on the console. I'm just... Again, bear with me here. I'm pretty new to this.
Nah.
No. What am I doing? No. It's broken. zxspectrum cassette tape. It's a cheap knockoff. It's broken. Oh, it's definitely broken now. Oh, and there's no cable in it. Right, cable. There we go.
Come back!
I just have to figure out the keyboard to get the keys again. A joypad controller will work on this. Joypads. Are they called joypads anymore? Does anyone call it a joypad anymore? I'm still stuck in that era, sorry. Controller, a standard kind of Bluetooth wireless controller, just basically whatever you can get to work in RetroArch will work, rather. But keyboard, it's just something about the keyboard on the zxspectrum work which I always preferred, quite bizarrely. I'm not sure how long I could sit here in VR and do this. I'm reasonably well trained in VR. I play a few racing games, iRacing and Assetto Corsa and stuff like that in VR, and I'm pretty good at staying in there for a good hour. You kind of have to have a bit of a break though. Whereas this, probably quite similar. I'm not seeing it at the best angle at the minute though. Yeah, it's pretty bare the room at the minute. Just this is the standard room that comes with it when you install it, with a skateboard and a baseball and a rucksack flying around. I'm making a bit of a mess of the room. I think my folks would have been too pleased with this. Let's put this telly back up here. Phony instead of Sony, you might notice there. Right, let's get another Spectrum console up there. Remember to connect it to the telly this time. Go for RoboCop. That's another neat thing. You can have multiple consoles and games running all at the same time, which is really cool. There we go. We'll just stick that massive CRT up there with one hand. Chuck the bag out of the way. Ooh, real Panasonic TV. Put another console there. Let's wire it up. Let's put RoboCop here. Not RoboCop, Manic Miner, sorry. Try again. It is a bit annoying, but actually it's pretty fun as well, having to do things properly. Right, let's get it. So we've got three screens all at the same time. Look at this. Amazing. A little bit noisy, but amazing. There's a torch. Wow. If you've got a VR headset, a newer one, well, to be fair, it's compatible with a lot of the old Rifts as well. Go to EmuVR.net and give this a download. I think you might need to kind of join the beta program still. I think it's not kind of open for everybody still, but it's pretty easy to join. Just follow the instructions online on how to join and give it a go. It's definitely recommended if you're into your retro games and want to recreate an old bedroom environment. Right, let's again, bear with me, I'm still getting used to the... You have to, once you've loaded it up, wow, look at that. So I'm just geeking out. If my eyes would allow it, I would sit here for hours and do this, but I don't think my eyes and head will enable me to do it. So it's not just zxspectrum games, there's pretty much the majority of what can be emulated in using RetroArch cores can be played here. There's a full list on the website, EmuVR.net. But again, I thought I'd go for Spectrum because I've not seen too many examples of this using the Spectrum. It'd be really cool to actually have like a proper 48K or +2 or something model made. Maybe it's out there, I need to have a look whether these have been done or whether it's still a bit early days for some of these systems. I've seen some of the videos I've seen online, you've got SNES and PlayStation with cartridges and disc recreations. They all look amazing. Yeah, it'd be really cool if somebody does something for the Spectrum and C64, that kind of thing. More niche systems. I say niche. At least in the US, they're not as quite well. The Spectrum's not quite as popular, obviously. Well, that was great fun. Cheers for checking out the video, and it'd be great if you could give us a like, and if you like this this kind of thing, subscribe. There'll be more of it. I'm going to do definitely some more videos with retro in VR, maybe some streams actually. The problem is you've got your headset on, you can't really see anything else which is going on in the chat and the screens, can you? Not that you need to necessarily, it's just to kind of show it off, isn't it? So yeah, cool. Subscribe if you want to see some more of this, and any likes are appreciated. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Cheers.